Welcome everyone. Today we're going to talk about some common mid invoker mistakes in lower level gameplay. Hopefully this will help you identify some mistakes that you're making. The mistakes are transferable between heroes, so just because I'm talking about invoker doesn't mean you're not making the mistake on another hero. My name is Navetz, representing my esports team, the Sploush Troupe, and this video today is brought to you on behalf of Gamers Class. All right, first thing, which isn't necessarily a mistake, but it is something that I've noticed 4Zoomers Gunner do every single game, and that is instead of fighting for this ruin or waiting for this ruin and getting a good creep block, Gunner decides to almost always go to the ruin, the other ruin, and help fight the enemy team with Cold Snap, because usually if you have 3 heroes attacking with Cold Snap, you'll probably be able to secure a kill, or at very least you'll probably stop your teammates from dying. So participating in the first early game fight is an important thing to do. Now that's we'll count that as mistake 0.5, but the real mistake we're gonna see is gonna happen in a second here, and that is Invoker going to lane with this sniper here, and this is something that's transferable between all heroes. But what he's gonna do is not click this sniper at all. So sniper's just gonna walk up here and he's gonna place a ward on the high ground. Not clicking the sniper means that he's going to miss out on all the gold that this ward provides, and he's also not going to be able to see that this sniper only brought a set of tangos and a clarity to lane. So he's not going to know whether or not he's going to be able to bully him, whether the sniper has a fairy fire, if he's going to win trades. He's going to have no information because he's not clicking on the enemy hero. So mistake number 1, not clicking the enemy hero to see their items. So still in the very early stages of the lane, we're going to see mistake 2 happening right now. Mistake 2 is not harassing or trading with the enemy hero, especially when you have points in quads, because it gives you more regeneration and you have an iron branch. He used Cold Snap on him to secure a last hit, which is good, but he's not trading with this sniper at all, so he's not putting any pressure. Sniper doesn't feel like he's in danger in any way. He doesn't feel like he has to back up. He's just sitting there and they're just trading, seeing who can right click the enemy, or who can right click the creeps better and get more denies and last hits over the other person. You're not really fighting this person. You should be harassing and trading. Mistake number 3 is poor mana management. Let's take a look at this example right here. We're gonna see this Invoker drop a tornado and a Cold Snap to do almost no damage, just as much as you could have done with the Cold Snap. How much did that cost him? 150 plus 100, 250 mana. That's more than that's most of his mana pool, at least half of his mana pool right there, because he'd used a Cold Snap already. Now he wouldn't be able to use another tornado into Cold Snap combo again if he wanted to, and he didn't get anything from using the tornado. He didn't secure a ranged last hit. He didn't manage to get any creeps attacking the sniper. He didn't really do anything with that. So the Cold Snap or the tornado into Cold Snap combo was really poor right there. It was just bad mana management, and the Invoker that we're seeing here does this multiple times in the early phases, which means he has no mana to set up for a potential kill. In addition to not actually ever hitting this sniper or clicking his items, sniper hasn't had to use any tangos, and this Invoker has not been has just been getting pushed back with these shrapnels, while he could have been putting pressure on this sniper this whole time and then using his mana more effectively to do damage and secure last hits. Okay, the next mistake we're gonna see is, I think, mistake number 4, which is not securing the power runes. What we're gonna see here is this Invoker, first off, hasn't decided whether he wants to be Quaswex or he's gonna go Exort. So he did put a point in Exort. Sometimes you'll see this happen if an Invoker wants extra spells for an early kill. However, he hasn't done any harassing on this sniper yet, so it's almost the 4-minute mark at this point. Since he does have 1 point in Exort, he should spawn a Forged Spirit. He should push this wave as fast as he can right now, or get whatever last hits he can, and then at the 4-minute mark, his Forged Spirit should be down here and his Invoker should be up here, or vice versa, and he should be able to secure the rune. So we're gonna see how he plays this. He just gets pushed with the shrapnel, and the 4-minute mark passes by right now, and there's just a rune top and nobody's even thinking about it. and now we see some poor mana management one more time where he just tornadoes that wave for really no reason, and now he's lower in mana. It's not really a good play. Mistake number 5 is going to be trying to kill without priming your target. Now, what priming your target means is you're going to hit and harass them a couple times so that they are slightly lower in health, just low enough that they might think that they're safe. However, you've planned out to have enough mana and to land a combo on them where it would kill them. So we see a full wave here, and now we're going to see this sniper. Our Invoker is going to go on him, and it's actually a nice combination play. Let's watch it happen. Sniper's here. However, so he gets the tornado, he gets the cold snap, he drops the rocket on, or the meteor on him, and he does a lot of damage. All he needed to do was have this guy 118 health lower than his max health before he started that combo. So 3 right clicks, or maybe even less, 3 right clicks or maybe 4 right clicks over time, and he would have been able to execute that combo and completely kill that sniper. However, he wasn't able to. Now we're going to talk about another mistake, and this is just a general Invoker mistake. You probably won't be making this, but that's not deciding on what type of Invoker you want to be. He's got 2 points in Exort, 2 points in Quaz, 2 points in Wex, and he's kind of all over the place. You sort of want to decide on a build here, whether you're going to be Exort or whether you're going to be Quaz, Wex, Invoker. I did coach this player, or I did do a replay analysis on this player, and he said he was just trying out something different, so we'll let that slide. But you also kind of want to decide what you're going to be doing as well. Mistake number 6 is going to be not maximizing your farm by farming the small camp, medium camp, and the lane, but rather you just waste your time mid doing nothing really. We're going to see an example of that right now. So this is the play he just tried to make on the sniper. We're going to see him go ahead and not push these creeps as fast as he could. Instead, he is going to hit the sniper again, but he's gonna not push these creeps as fast as he could. He should attack this once. Oh no, he did push it as fast as he could, so that's fine. But what he's going to do now is instead his second creep wave is spawning right here. That means that the enemy creep wave's all the way back here. This creep wave is going to go under tower. Sniper is going to be able to last hit these. He's not going to be able to hit sniper anymore because he just blew all of his spells. He's not going to be able to do a lot of damage to the tower. Instead, what he should do, especially because he has points in Exort, is run over here, farm this small camp as fast as he can, and then come back over here. To the mid lane and push the wave again, and then either try to set up a kill on sniper by priming him, or push the wave quickly and then go farm this small camp as fast as you can. That's how he should be playing it. But instead, we're going to see him sit around mid. He's going to hit the tower a couple of times. Sniper drops a shrapnel, pushes him back. Okay, he's got 150 damage done to the tower. Now he's going to block this wave. He doesn't even block the wave. That you should also block this wave a little bit so that he gets it on the high ground here. That's another big thing. That'll be mistake number 7 right there, not blocking your mid wave. So we'll talk about that as well. That's mistake number 7, is when you are going back here, you should block the wave that's coming forward if you're retreating and you know their wave is coming. That's a big mistake to be making as well, because what it means is that the sniper will have to play on the low ground right here to attack the high ground creeps of Invoker. So instead, they're meeting right here when they didn't have to be. If Invoker just would have blocked this wave right here, we're seeing mistake number 7 live in action. If Invoker would have just blocked this wave right here, gets in front of it, blocks it, he stops it, these creeps move, he stops it a little bit, these creeps move a little bit farther, and then he can maybe even prime up another attempt at a kill. But he doesn't do that. He also didn't farm this camp, and now he's really just not getting a huge advantage. Sniper's just able to stay in lane and continue farming. And more poor mana usage. Just uses a tornado for no reason right there. Now even if he wanted to kill, he couldn't. So another poor mana usage example right there as well. Mistake number 9 is going to be not sending yourself enough regen. We're just going to talk about that quickly because this Invoker has not sent himself any tangos or any clarities in this wave, and we've seen some pretty poor mana management. He is sending himself a Ring of Basilius. He has a circlet queued up. This should have been 2 two clarities for sure. If he had more tangos early, he could have harassed more, he could have traded better. Not sending yourself enough regen as a mid is one of the biggest faults in lower MMR games, so you do want to make sure you're sending yourself more regen and trading effectively, also managing your mana better. Now we're gonna see mistake number 10. So mistake number 10 is about to happen right now. First of all, Invoker is going to make a little mistake here. He's going to back up here and run all the way to his courier. He doesn't need to do that. Instead, what he should be doing is either blocking this wave or continuing to push here. He doesn't need to go back to his courier, but it's almost the 6-minute mark. So this is going to be mistake number 10, lack of awareness when the enemy hits level 6. This is a big deal. When the enemy hits level 6, which Sniper is, Sniper's not the most dangerous hero, but Sniper's not the most dangerous hero, but if this was someone like a Void Spirit or like a Templar Assassin maybe, or an Ember Spirit, like a Storm Spirit, heroes that have really strong level 6s in terms of ganking and killing, you want to be aware of what your enemy is doing. Your enemy's doing at that point. So here we go. We're seeing the same mistake being made as earlier, which is not sending a Forged Spirit to the rune. So has no rune control, and then he's forced under tower by the shrapnel. And now what we're gonna see is he's gonna slowly farm mid. He's also not farmed any small camps or any medium camps this whole time, despite having points in exort and having a basically non-pressured lane. And now we're seeing the Sniper, who got the invisibility rune, has no items, literally just has a javelin. He's gonna come top and he's gonna set up a kill, and our Invoker is not gonna be he's not gonna be the wiser for it. He's just sitting here wasting his mana tornadoing this wave, while Sniper's over here casting shrapnel and casting his level 6, helping get a kill on the Venomancer. So he's helping them get in the game, and Invoker is barely doing anything mid this whole time. So not being aware of what your team is doing or what the enemy is doing at level 6 is really important. You got to be calling your missings. You got to be paying attention to the map. You've got to be paying attention to the runes. We saw a number of mistakes already in the first 6 minutes of the game. Like the last mistake happened when he didn't pay attention to this rune. He didn't know what was happening. He actually did know what was happening. He watched it. So it was just poor map awareness. I didn't even notice this ward. I was thinking I had vision on for both teams, but he has a ward here, so he even saw that. So he should have been calling that out. Sniper shouldn't have been able to go there. That's just poor map awareness, something you got to work on, a skill you have to acquire by playing a lot of Dota. We've identified 10 mistakes within the first 6 minutes of gameplay. So hopefully this video will help you identify some mistakes that you're making and help you improve through practice and persistence. Until next time, guys, my name is Navetz. One love.